Kailua is its own place. There is really nothing like it. One of the most walkable areas on the island. Kite surfing, snorkeling, kayaking. Locals like to call this place Kailua. It is undoubtedly the most desirable place to live. Welcome to Kailua. In preparation for this video today on Kailua, I was really trying to think last night about what this area is like. Is it like Laguna Beach? Maybe, but not really. I mean, the beach isn't very cliffy. And is it like Manhattan Beach? Okay, maybe a little bit, but not really. Maybe it's a little bit Carmel by the Sea, but really, Kailua is its own place. There is really nothing like it. And from up here, you can see why. I mean, it's just miles of powdery sand beach and turquoise water. We've got beautiful proximity to the Kaneohe Marine Corps base. And then behind me, we have gorgeous Ko'olau. It is undoubtedly the most desirable place to live, and we're gonna show you why. Locals and people from all over the world really love Kailua for a variety of reasons, from ocean adventure to just being able to have a beach vibe or to go hiking or just like live a simple Hawaii lifestyle. Now, obviously here we're on vacant land in Olomana Heights. Now, vacant land on Oahu is really hard to come by. It's expensive, and to be able to build a home is a true luxury and a true gift. I'm sure you're wondering, oh yeah, right, who owns this land over here? Well, guess what? It's a client that is a local boy, born and raised. There really is something for everybody in Kailua. In order to support the rapidly rising popularity of Kailua, Kailua Town has evolved quite a bit in the last few years. It's become a little bit more gentrified. We've got the addition of Whole Foods, but we've also got wonderful shops and restaurants, and Kailua really is one of the most walkable areas on the island. Earlier when I was saying I was trying to find other beach towns that kind of are like Kailua Town, you know, I thought about it and I was like, Kailua is not a place where we have like pubs and like partying and drinking. I thought this stretch was a little bit more like Carmel by the Sea, but the thing about Kailua is, and as the kids would say, Kailua is a vibe. I mean, Kailuans are so proud of being from here and being connected to the things that make Kailua beautiful. We even have our own surf shop called Twin Islands Kailua, dedicated to the Mokuloa, something that makes Kailua very beautiful. Lisa is also an amazing realtor, and both Lisa and Ariel are residents of Kailua. What do you all love about Kailua?
The beaches, there's different hiking spots, like the Pillbox.
What's it like raising children in Kailua?
It's very family oriented, which we love since we have a daughter. Lisa has 2 kids, so it's perfect. A perfect town.
That's cool. Do you guys hang out often?
Yeah.
Yeah? I love that. Stand-up paddling.
Yeah. We go to the Mokes, stand-up paddling to the Mokes, paddleboarding. It's super fun. It's always busy over there, crowded, so a lot of people like going there.
That's cool. Thank you so much for meeting up with me and for letting us see a part of your world. While Kailua Town has seen the addition of some big box chain stores, Kailua Town is also not short on some really great local stores like this one here, Nick Kuchar's Gallery. He's our go-to for client gifts, and the reason we love it so much is because he really showcases places that mean a lot to us and where we grew up, like canoes at Waikiki, the party wave, always a lot of people on the waves there, and then Haleiwa Town, where my auntie and uncle used to live, and all of the great surf spots on the North Shore. Olomana Beach Park, where we would often have family barbecues. And if we're talking about Kailua, here's a great depiction of the Mokuloa Islands, and then of course, the iconic Lanikai. We should go to Lanikai now.
Bottom, the ocean side, because it's top to bottom, right?
Okay,
Have a good day.
bye. Okay, so one of the great things about Hawaii is that it's like a small place, and luckily I know that, Cop. And so we're not going to be long, okay? But here's the thing about Kailua. Locals like to call this place Krailua because, I mean, like, I don't know, it's a wonderful place and people want to feel a sense of exclusivity here. And right now you can't park anywhere here in Lanikai for good reason. I mean, there's a lot of people who love to go to the beach here and they want to have their privacy, but, you know, I'm friends with the cops, so we're good. Lanikai really is the premier beachfront community or neighborhood in Kailua. I mean, for one thing, it's tucked away from the busy streets and the businesses. And this street is actually very walkable. Walkers and joggers love it so much. It's one way, it's like a loop in and out. Lanikai Beach is not a beach park. You have to access it by going through private access ways. And sometimes that can be a challenge because you can't just walk through somebody's yard to get there. Now, speaking of real estate and prices, the homes here are going to cost you between 3.5 million all the way up to 25 million. Look for them to be more on the higher end. Now, if you prioritize more views and proximity to Kailua Town and the beach, you're going to want to look at Lanikai Hillside. You're going to want to look at Maunawili Heights, Olomana, and your prices are going to range there from 2 million and up. But if you're like me and you just want to live in Kailua and you're like most of our clients, they're going to be looking at neighborhoods like Coconut Grove, Kuchar Tract, Kalama Tract, Aikahi, Enchanted Lake, Keolu Hills. Those prices range from about 900,000. Now that's going to be for a shack, something that needs work, all the way up to about 2.5 million. Some of the most spectacular sunrises and moonrises happen right here over the Mokuloa Islands. Now, don't get mad at me for exposing this once secret place. You can actually thank Obama and you can thank Dr. Beach for that. Dr. Beach named this the nation's best beach in America, which ended up causing tons of demand as well as hyper-inflated prices. We're going to talk prices in a moment. There really is something for everyone in Kailua. Kailua is not all just like oceanfront and beach living. There's a handful of neighborhoods that are away from the beach, but still offer you wonderful Kailua lifestyle. Now, the median price of Kailua right now is about 1.6 million. You can find homes around 1.3 million in a neighborhood like this called Pohakupu. Also, here in Kailua, you might have better chances of finding a home with a pool like this one. Let's go check it out. Don't expect to get a deal in Kailua. The deal is you get the house. You would have to fight pretty hard for something like this. Our list to sales price ratio in this area is about 102%. So count on having to bid up or really try hard to get it. Also, the rental market is very strong here with the personnel at Kaneohe Bay Marine Corps and also with locals as well as remote workers and digital nomads. Speaking of rentals, you can't do Airbnbs here. Now, Kailua used to be the mecca of Airbnbs until Bill 41 came along and gutted it. By the way, subscribe here and check back for a future video on the 3 neighborhoods where you can do legal Airbnbs, but Kailua isn't one of them. Condos and townhouses are available, but the options are very few. Also, the prices range from about $600,000 up to $1.5 million. In Kailua, you can expect to pay about 30% more than Oahu's median price. It's really the unique geography and the laid-back beach lifestyle that drives people here. But who shouldn't buy here? Okay, if you're a hardcore surfer, you shouldn't be looking in Kailua. You should go to the North Shore. Also, if you want to be a little bit more remote, you should go there. If you're looking for more nightlife and an urban lifestyle, you should really be looking at town. Also, if you're a maximum sun person, just know that it can get quite rainy and windy in the wintertime, and the sun sets over the Ko'olau at about 4 p.m. every day. But this is really just a one-stop shop for those who are looking for beauty and beach. I'm Myla Gibson-Bandman. Subscribe here and check back again as we go deeper into the neighborhoods of Kailua. And of course, if you're looking to buy here or even market your home for sale, let us know how we can help.